Damn it! Die! This is why I told you not to let me drive the car.
When have I done that?
You let me drive the car. We were supposed to end up at Record of Ragnarok next, but no, because you let me steer, we ended up in some stupid yokai place again.
Yeah. That could have been worse. Could have been shit.
What? Oh, no, we already talked about quintuplets. Well, I did. You left me alone like an asshole.
I said shit, not absolute garbage.
I mean, hey,
More
I'll
bottom
be
of the barrel
fair.
than the barrel itself.
To be fair, I said it was better than HX Zero Camphor, though that might have been because of the dub. I mean, Camphor's dub wasn't terrible, but it was just a terrible show.
Yeah, until you realize that, you know, this is a different discussion.
Anyway, so yeah, we wanted a Record of Ragnarok, but then this show ended, and it's like, you know what? This show is better than it had any right to be. So, Kemono Jihen, or Monster Incidents if you want to be an English person, I guess. Actually, why wasn't it called Monster Incidents when Funny put it up?
Yes.
Oh, it's because they're stupid. I got you. Anyway, who's ready for another detective show, kind of?
What do you mean, kind of? It is.
Well, because there are some episodes that somewhat deviate from that, I guess.
Doesn't stop it from being one.
Yeah, and you figured it would make it incredibly generic. But I guess we should get into this. Oh, Kemono Jihen is a manga from Jump Square, written by Sho Imoto. And this manga started in 2016, and as of right now has 14 volumes. Oh no, are they gonna try condensing all 14 into one season?
No.
Oh. Never mind then. Anyway, the anime is by Studio Ajiado Animation Works. How the fuck do you pronounce that?
Yes.
Hey, they did How Not to Summon a Demon Lord Season 1, proving they're cultured. As well as doing Ascendance of a Bookworm, aka one of the best, most underrated isekais out there.
Wait, does that mean this is an isekai?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
The anime would run from Jan to March of this year, with Funny's dub just ending a couple of days ago as of this stream. Holy shit, Funny. Are you really that slow?
Slower than a turtle with a broken leg.
Now I'm sad. Anyway.
What does this have to do with anything?
Kemono Jihen follows a boy named Kabane, who ends up thinking his parents abandoned him to leave him with his abusive aunt, until one day he meets Inagami, who's Tanuki. Yeah, it's Tanuki, right? Making sure I'm getting my shit right here.
Yes.
Who explains to Kabane, no, man, you're different because you're a kimono. You're a half-ghoul person. You need to come with me to join my investigation agency, and I promise I'll help you track down your parents, who it turns out didn't abandon you because they hate you. Because they left you with this cool thing called a life stone that suppresses your ghoul tendencies. Or a life calculus, according to the accurate exact term? Yeah, I think Life Stone sounds cooler. Yeah, Life Stone sounds kind of cooler, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, he ends up joining the agency that Inagami works for, because Inagami's a detective specializing in supernatural kemono events, which is just, I guess, another word for yokai, more or less. They're basically the same thing. And I know some dick out there is going, actually, no one cares. They're similar enough.
Everyone cares.
And,
especially you.
But Inagami's taken it upon himself to take in other young Kemono people, including Akira Yukio Onako, or male Yukio Onna, and Shiki, who's... Actually, what the fuck is Shiki? Is he like a weird spider person? Because of his powers? So he's Spider-Man. And yeah, they're all trying to track down someone or do something while working with Inagami. We'll get to that in a bit.
I mean, they said spider, but they also said he's similar to Kabane.
So what, is he part ghoul?
He's part something.
You know, unlike Tokyo Ghoul, though, I wasn't angry when watching this.
Oh, sounds like a bad time. Does it just make you want to read?
Ah, damn it, Tokyo Ghoul. Anyway.
It didn't give us a filler season 2 that no one asked for.
Or adapt terribly. But hey, before we get to the dub stuff, how was the animation, Dive? Especially for the action scenes, because of course there were action. It's about a bunch of yokai, and there's moments where they beat the hell out of each other.
Well, yes, you're correct to assume this isn't Dean, and there is actually animation. Sorry, I had to.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. You know we're gonna have to go back to Dean when all of Dean's sins is up, right? We're not gonna be able to avoid it any longer.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
I was off in my own little world pretending it didn't exist.
Well, as far as the soundtrack goes, I mean, it's there. That's all I could really say about it. Nothing terrible.
It didn't need to be anything either.
Yeah. And I guess it's time we get to why this is called Dubster Dive. Which this dub was weird with some of the people they got off as one-off characters or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, even the main cast is different enough.
Well, first, the ADR director was Brittany Latta, and they're an asshole because she casted herself. We'll get to that, though. And I guess the script writer was Jessica Kavanaugh, which, has she written any other script before? I don't know.
I've seen her a few times, maybe, but we never covered those, so...
And the script supervisor is Tyler Walker, what's the difference? What, does he just say, yes, the script works?
I don't know.
Because then you have a line producer, too. It's like, what?
And it's like, wait a minute, aren't all of those essentially the same job?
Well, either way, you guys know what that means? No stupid woke agenda bullshit in this script! Which means there's no complaints with it. And to my knowledge, nothing was altered in the script either, aside from changing life calculus to life stone, which we already said. That one, yeah, that one was better.
No one wants to be reminded of calculus.
But okay. Well, first, we got Kabane, our pro-tycoon, voiced by Madeline Morris, who's worse girl meatery from After School Dice Club, right, Di?
What?
You heard me.
That's
anyway,
just random.
She's Rudius from Jobless Reincarnation. Hikari from Brave Witches, Sophie in both Garo Vanishing Line and Double Decker, meaning she's voiced multiple Sophies. And hey, she's costuming in DA0's animation. Oh god, that anime, why? Why would you adapt it so terribly? Anyway.
Kickstarted or something?
It was. It was.
Could have been a lot worse.
It's true. I mean, hey, the soundtrack's still really fucking good. But anyways, back to this. We're getting off topic. Has she ever done a monotone voice like this? Because Kabane has trouble expressing emotions. Which, because
maybe not.
the show isn't shit, you slowly see him start learning how to do that as it goes on through subtlety.
What?
I know, it's like character development is a thing. As he slowly learns how to interact with those around him and learns, oh, I'm learning how to express myself.
Oh, so you're saying it's not like quintuplets?
Also, I think aside from Rudius, Kabane might be the only other Shota she's voiced, so it is going against type for her as far as what I know.
There's probably more. You just did it. You just were too lazy to go through the whole list.
Well, either way, at least it's different from what she's usually doing. And I'd say she did a decent job with Kabane. Hell, to be honest, I don't think most casuals would even be able to tell it's her with the different voice she's somewhat doing for him, with how monotone it is, too. Anyway, now we got Inagami, the Tanuki, voiced by someone we've never heard before. Hey, Patrick Seitz. But it's Dante! From Black Clover.
Yes, it is.
Fine, it's Ken Dever from Bleach. Those who haven't seen our Bleach things are going to be really confused by that.
You see, you're wrong. He's the most important character in DMC. He's crew cut.
But he's Endeavor and MHA, man! And Loxus and Fairy Tail!
And a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, we'd be here all day.
Escape, and he's one of the voices you can't escape.
He's Ragna and BlazBlue. I had to mention that because I'm a BlazBlue mark.
Oh,
but anyways...
I got...
Yeah. He's the boss of everything, and, you know, I guess the parent figure to all of them. It's Patrick Seitz. He does a decent job whenever he's given a role. Despite his portrayal of Kenpachi aside.
That's not even his fault.
It's not.
Studio Ruffalopolis.
But anyways...
Go watch the 20 episodes of Bleach. Dubster Dive.
So yeah. Patrick Seitz, he did alright here. After him, we've got Shiki, the Spider-Man, voiced by AJ Beckles, whose only other role is Takemichi from Tokyo Revengers, which that's another great show. You should all go watch it.
It's airing right now.
And to be honest, debuting as two main characters, I don't think you could get a better start.
I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence that he also did a voice acting class under Patrick Seitz. Just saying.
Oh. Well, to be honest, I think he's probably gonna get MVP of the dub for me here, especially during his arc. He did a really good job. Especially because Shiki's the angsty one of the group. And in the beginning comes across like kind of a dick, but then, you know, character development's a thing. Or am I wrong, Dai? Am I wrong?
Well, you're not right, but also not right. Anyways.
Okay, but yeah. So, he does a good job playing the angsty teen, or whatever you want to call it. After him, we have Akira, the Yuki Oniko, who is confused for being a girl, because that's the joke. Oh yeah, I should mention, I guess, Shiki's motivation. He's there because he's trying to track down what happened to his parents, or whatever. Similar to Kabane.
They're the same person.
But the show actually does do something with that where they could kind of relate. Wait a minute. Anyway.
Wait, it has good writing.
Next to Akira, though, the Yuki Oniko, who his motivation is he wants to get stronger, so that way when he does eventually see his brother again. He can impress Oni-chan.
But they're twins.
Actually, which one was born first?
I don't think they established that.
Oh, well. Doesn't matter. That's his motivation. Anyway, Akira is voiced by Cassie Ilulu. Is that how you pronounce that?
Man, you're just having real fun today.
Well, she's known for voicing Keigo Izumi from Horimiya, which I can't believe I did not bring that show up when saying better romances than quintuplets.
But you were just bringing up harems.
Yeah. She was also White Rhinoceros in Kemono, friends, proving that she's a twofer when it comes to shows with Kemono in the title. And that's basically it. A lot of her other stuff is just ad voices. And, yeah, to be honest, you could tell this is probably her first time in a main character role. Some of her line delivery is great, others are like, I think you could have done better, yo. Though that could have also been...
It was also a simul-dub, so it'll be fixed in post, maybe.
Yeah. I could see her actually improving if given more work, but being as how it's Funimation, and they like using the same 3 people... Press X to doubt on hearing her again anytime soon. So... honestly, yeah, I'd say it was during, like, she was fine as Akira during the comedic or laid-back scenes. It was during a lot of the emotional ones where some of her line delivery was probably... could have been better. Because some of them, like I said, sounded fine. Others were like, should have done another take, yo.
Yeah, but then it would have taken 50 more years to come out. So that's the funny way.
Well... anyway, that's our major main cast. Now for the major recurring characters, I guess, that we should mention. First is Inari, who's a fox. Get it? It's subtle. And I guess it's stated Inari's a rival to Inagami, because Tanukis and Kitsunes don't get along. Anyway... yeah, is it she framed as the pseudo-antag, but also helps them from time to time? Anyway, she's voiced by Kristen McGuire. Oh, I get it, because she was Senko in Helpful Fox Senko-san. That's not clever, that's just stupid.
And wait, did you just say Kitsune don't get along with Inari?
No, Tanuki. Pretty sure I said Tanuki.
No, you said...
whatever, you caught me. But anyways...
this is why I'm here. Who knows what I didn't catch during
oh no, I made sure... oh no, quintuplets, I was right with everything I said. I know I was. I make sure that my hate boner is strong and correct. Because I'm a dick. Anyway, yeah, she's Senko from the Fox anime. And hey, she's Best Girl Maline from That Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime.
Who?
She's Mal from Hensuke. And she's Cinnamon from Nekopara. But you know her most famous role, Dai?
Oh, you mean the one that's not really that? I got you.
She's Luna from Demon Lord Retry.
You're just begging people to ask for that, and I am not gonna join you.
No, please don't. That show was awful. Anyway, Inari is the, well, typical, I guess, femme fatale type role. Which means I could see a lot of people being into this character.
You know, all those people who are into the whole please step on me thing. Those weirdos.
Yeah. Her motivation is, well, she wants Kabane's life calculus class lessons. No, she wants the life stone. And she wants to get it in her own way, because she wants to study it or some shit. I don't know. But she too has her own compatriots working for her at her agency. The first one is Cone? So what the hell is Cone from Bleach doing here?
Wrong Cone.
Oh. Oh no, it's just some fox lolly. Voiced by Brittany Latta? Really? You had to cast yourself? Wait, I already foreshadowed that earlier. Anyway.
You forgot already.
Ichigo from Darling in the Franxx. Dai's waifu Kiwara from Super HX Heroes, right, Dai?
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I just covered her as Satoko from Higu Go. And she's also Doctor from Akudama Drive. That's another great show. Anyway. And she's a tsundere fox. Not much to really be said. Who uses illusions, because that's what the Kitsune specialize in this universe.
And fire is what they also specialize in.
But hey, she's also Kei from DA-Z-Ray. Can we get the other mains from that here? Nah, we're not going to.
That sounds silly.
Yeah. Is it, though? Anyway, the other fox that works for Inari is Nobimaru, who, what does he specialize in? Flame ability?
And watching people, like a cock.
Anyway, he's voiced by Kevin K. Gomez, who is Rintaro in Beyblade Burst Surge! And
okay.
Brush Tiger in Legend of High. Legend of High? Legend of High what? And that's basically it. And, yeah, he does a good job coming across as a dick. You could tell, he's one of those condescending people you'd probably want to punch if you knew them. Kind of like me.
Yeah. Except most of the time he's playing off a Kabade.
And Kabade's emotion, yeah, because Kabade's emotionless, and he's like, you know, you should do this from now on, being a trolling dick, and Kabade doesn't get it, so Kabade's like, oh, okay, sure, I'll do that. It's like, what? I was only joking, you idiot! Yeah, to be honest, he's another I wouldn't mind hearing more of, but who knows if that'll happen. Because it is the funny way, as we said. Anyway, after him, oh yeah, we have one more person working at Inagami's thing. Damn you, cast list, in the order you post things. We got Mihai, who's a vampire. And I guess is the tech person of the group.
Yeah, he is.
Voiced by Matt Shipman. Oh, please don't ship him with oh, thank God they didn't. Okay, never mind.
But also, he's another asshole, because
Yeah.
I didn't mention this before. He's the assistant ADR director.
Ah. Hey, you guys are married. You two ADR direct this. That's just... No. Whatever. Anyway, he's known for Hero in Darling in the Franxx, Chrome in Dr. Stone, then Hajime in Arifreta.
As well then again, I'm pretty sure the ADR director chooses their assistant.
Facepalm. But hey, Dai, he's also Enjo in HX Heroes.
It's okay. I'll get my payback when someone suggests the next garbage show for you to watch.
Anyway, he does a good job voicing the trolling dick. Who's all about online gaming. Yeah, he only helps them if there's server maintenance or his game is down for installing an update or something.
Yeah. He's like what Vert used to be in Neptunia.
Wonder how many people are gonna get that joke. Anyway, the last one of the mains worth mentioning is Aya, who is another spider? Yeah, they're another spider person, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, voiced by Karina Becker. What the fuck are you doing here?
Yes.
Anyway, Paimon from Genshin Impact is probably the one everyone would know her as at this point. But she was also Aya in Erased. That's just fucking stupid. And Somali from Somali in the Forest Spirit.
And you know what else is like Erased? Tokyo Revenge. Wait a minute, anyways.
You're plugging the wrong show.
Oh yeah, this show's not garbage. Watch them both.
But yeah. Aya's your typical moe, adorable person that will give you diabetes. Get diabetes, die!
No,
Get moe poisoning.
This isn't moe schlock.
This when Aya's around, apparently. And kind of funny, that's Karina's go-to. She knows how to voice anyone super moe. Because if you know anything about her IRL, that's the exact opposite. But either way, yeah. I can't argue with her doing a good job here, because she actually did. I don't think anyone's going to complain about that.
No, people complain about Paimon because they won't get in the pod already.
Emergency food?
Yes.
Anyway, that's our main cast. As far as ones to mention, this had a lot of one-off LA buzz for some reason. Karina wasn't enough. Like Young Shiki, voiced by... Oh, no, Die, why are you making me do this?
You're gonna have to during Ragnarok. It's practice.
Aneris Quinones? Echidna from ReZero Season 2. Or Yuki from Horimiya. AKA best girl from that show. I have no idea how to pronounce his name.
Are you just trying to make up for the fact that you forgot to mention it during the last one?
Yes, that too. Anyway. Yeah, she's Young Shiki. We had Zeno Robinson as a few one-off characters. Jonah Scott, Kira Buckland. It's like, what the fuck is this dub? And why can't we get this more often? It'll make sitting through a lot of these funny dubs less exhausting.
Despite the fact that they casted themselves like assholes, why don't they ADR more often? Clearly it's working better than anything else, and it came out faster than anything else.
It even had Veronica Taylor as a one-off character. You got Ash fucking Ketchum here, man. Anyway. Yeah, honestly, this dub is really solid. Like I said, I think Shiki gets the MVP for me. Akira probably is the only one that I'd say could have done a little better, but again, it was her debut as a major character, so can't really be too harsh on that. She'll probably improve going forward, assuming she gets more work.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, as we mentioned, this show actually does have really solid writing. Guess we could get back to that real quick before we wrap this up. Like, didn't you say there's one scene where, not gonna give specifics, fuck going to talk, but there's a dude confessing shit that he did, thinking no one else is listening except the person he's talking to, and then you say, like, it just shows the light of the cell phone recording him or whatever in the background.
No, it shows the cell phone on in the back pocket.
Yeah. You know, it's just a small attention to detail like that that actually works. Without it beating you over the head explaining everything.
That's why cell phones kill brain cells. Wait, wait.
Because they're in your back pocket?
No, because you're staring at it 24/7. Get the fuck off that thing. Unless you're watching this. Go watch more Dubster Dive.
Well, sure. Alright. gonna slap you later.
But you can't insult them while self-plugging, come on.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. I honestly thought going into the show was going to be generic AF. The first 2 episodes do give that impression, like, oh, it's going to be just a generic detective thing about yokai. But no, afterwards, like, oh, we're actually setting up things that get followed up on. Like the thing with Shiki.
What the fuck are you doing with good writing?
Yeah, like with Shiki, the thing with his mom or whatever, which is what his arc's based around, that's being teased very early on. Same with the thing with Akira wanting to become stronger. And, yeah. If you have an afternoon to kill 12 episodes worth, I'd say give it a shot. It's decent. Hell of a lot better than Pretty Boy Detective Club. God, that show is garbage.
Just couldn't resist, could you?
No, I really couldn't. That is definitely an example of pretty animation does not make for good anime. Anyway. Oh, yeah. As far as where it ends, it's one of those endings where it's like, damn it, you're teasing something I want to see more of, you dicks. And as of right now, there's no news on a season 2, but being as how...
But it just aired this year. It's up in there.
Yeah. I mean, hey, the studio's busy working on season 3 of Bookworm, so they've already got their hands full doing something else that's really good.
A show with good writing. Oh no! How dare they?
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's also one of those shows with a lot of subtle nuances where if you watch it a second time, you'll notice shit they set up, too, from earlier on.
What? They set us up the show?
Yeah. Well, so what you thought, though? Did you enjoy it? Because honestly, like I said, better than a lot of those other detective anime out there. Remember Millionaire Detective?
That definitely existed.
Yeah. And I think that's the sad thing about this anime is it's going to get overlooked as just another generic detective show because people watch the first episode or two like, no, I'll pass, I'm out. I've seen enough of these damn anime lately to know where this is going.
And if you're tired of hearing the same 5 people, this is the show for you.
Yeah, that too. Please, funny, for the sake of my sanity, get a more diverse cast like this from now on. As Shiki and Akira being newer people that just started, thank you. Because that means I don't have to worry about hearing them 8,000 fucking times.
Well, about that, you see, they're kind of in Tokyo Revengers, so...
Yeah. I'll be hearing a lot of AJ, but the other one we probably won't. That's sad. Then again, is it? Because that means if she were being used a shit ton like certain other of us, you know, they were probably on that couch or whatever.
Just couldn't resist.
Nope. I couldn't. But anyways, so like we said, go check this out. Couple of nitpicks I have, though, we'll get into spoiler territory, so get out of here if you haven't seen the show, I guess. Anyway, they've been warned. So, I don't know. Did you have any nitpicks with it? Because there's only a couple I could think of.
I mean, the most major one would be if it doesn't get end up getting a season 2 with how it ended, but you could say that about a lot of shows.
Yeah, especially with the other stones that were introduced. So I'm sorry, calculi. They're legit called that. But honestly, Shiki's arc, I do think that the mommy should have been dead or whatever. Because what was the point in bringing her back? Did she ever show up again after that?
No.
Yeah. And I feel like his character after that would have already had good development because he would have realized he had a new family now, and Aya was left behind by his mom, so he could have done that as like, I guess she did leave someone else behind, and then he could have had development with her.
Which he still does anyways.
He does, but I feel like it cheapens it by having his mom around there too. That's like, I guess, my nitpick or minor issue. They kind of did that too with Akira's sibling after, you know, them defeating him, still being alive too. Because I'm gonna hazard a guess he's probably not gonna show up again. I don't know, he might, who knows.
Maybe, maybe not, who knows. That's for Season 2, which probably will have those two in it.
But hey.
At least for the first arc.
I mean, to be honest, they did set up an interesting world with the whole Tanuki and Kitsune's not liking each other. And it looks like we're setting up Inagami's arc next. Which he's one of the ones I wanted to know the most about. Like, what the fuck made him decide to do this in the first place? Damn cliffhangers.
I mean, early on we even established that he was on the police force at some point.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, get fully invested into taking in Kemono and all that.
Yes. We'll find out in Season 2, or 3, or if
it ever comes back.
If it ever comes back, because if anime teaches you anything, it's don't expect another season and just be disappointed that there won't be one. Until
Why
there
was Shield
is.
Hero Season 2 delayed again? I miss my Shield Hero. Anyway, man, it's gonna be like the most rantiest Dubster Dive at this point with how off topic we keep getting.
It's not even ranting about the show, because you can't.
Nah, this honestly, I like I said, title of this on YouTube is Kemono Jihen, better than it has any right to be, because it genuinely does. Even reading the synopsis for it, it's like, wow, this does not sound like it's going to be anything special. It sounds like it'll be generic, forgettable schlock.
And it would be if it had shitty writing.
It actually covered themes I wasn't expecting it to either. You know, with Shiki and Akira and everything. And even Kabane having to put up with family abuse and being ostrached. And it sounds like it's actually ostracized, I know. Come on, we gotta meme words every now and again.
How does one words?
But, anyway. At least we know now that Chat's waifu is definitely Inari.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, hey, when this show does comedy, it does it decently, too. I mean, do you remember the episode where Kabane doesn't understand love, and then he says, well, if he had to pick a worse person he loved in a romantic way, it'd be Inagami. And everyone freaked the fuck out. Inagami's like, please leave me out of this. Because he genuinely doesn't know what the hell that means.
Yeah. Also, Shiki.
What about Shiki?
That was also in that same episode.
Yeah. Because, Shiki's, I guess, yeah, Aya's his younger sister or whatever, which we mentioned earlier. Or, well, actually, I don't think we did mention that. But either way, yeah.
I mean,
she's into Kabane, and she's like, no, I refuse to accept this! And they make that a whole running joke. Yeah. I don't know, just a lot of shit that would have made this show generic if one misstep happened. It really gives off that vibe. If they just did one thing off, it could have completely fallen apart.
Say what?
But that goes to show you, you can still do stuff with old trappings that's been done to death and still make it interesting or fun.
Yeah. Or you
But
can
alright.
do, or you could do it poorly, and it would end up either being boring or bad.
Die, enough about Pretty Boy Detective Club. No.
I wasn't talking about that.
We're not covering that. Because I refuse to sit through that because it wasn't just terrible, it was the type of terrible that's soul-drainingly boring.
But it's in your face about how good it is.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we're just repeating ourselves here. If you haven't seen Kemono yet, go check it out.
And make sure to suggest him something really shit he'll like that.
No, don't! Request month is coming up soon. Please, I can't do Gilgamesh again.
You should have known what you're getting into by those comments, but we're dragging this on.
Yeah. So, I already brought up my minor issue. I don't know, did you all have any issues with it? Let us know what you thought of Kemono in the comments, etc. And if you agree. If not, well, I'm not.
Because it's not etchy enough, and that's their thing. I mean, they're into an
I mean, there was... there was the case about the bug women, or the bee women, which I kept thinking Devora the whole time. Maybe people could have those as waifus. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, Di. Were they? No, they were mosquitoes.
Women?
Yeah, I don't know why I said bee women. But either way, they reminded me of Devora the whole time. What?
Yeah.
Except I didn't hate them for some reason, unlike Devora.
Oh yeah, you are an MK fan, despite what people may think.
Anywho. Next time, you're driving, Di, so I don't end up crashing the damn car, and you're driving us straight to Record of Ragnarok.
Okay.
Oh, that was just Jeff. He said this anime is Jeff approved because Kemono reminded him of demons in hell. He also said there's a special place in hell for Nino.
I'm sure she'd get rejected. I mean, it is Nino.
Anyways. Hope y'all enjoyed, and if you want us to cover anything, mention it, and maybe we'll do it at some point. Request month is coming up soon. Just please, nothing too terrible. Please. I'm asking. Because then I'll have to torture myself with it.
Alone.
Because you're a cunt. You left me alone with quintuplets.
Because I already seen it, and I wasn't going back.
No, you saw season 1. You didn't see season 2. How do you know season 2 wasn't a masterpiece in writing and much better?
Because according to you, it's literally the exact same, except different.
What? Anyway, on that note, we're ending it here. Let us know if you agree, etc. And hope you all have a great day. Till next time.